Blood in with the mob. Let the young niggas at large. Why not see my young niggas in charge? Why you in G? That's a life way. Is that a highway you playing? You probably see stars. Well, I probably see bars.
Yo, it's your boy LOL Nick, Mr. Two Nails in the Wall, one for a coat and one for a draws. Come on. And I got my brother.
DP501.
And we are the Paid Thoughts Podcast. And man, DP.
What's up, bro?
We done did it again, man.
Yeah.
We done did it again. We got a special guest in the building, man. Player partner from my original hometown, you know what I'm saying? I've been a fan of this brother for years, you know what I'm saying? Really, heading this content thing when it comes to Chicago comedians and content creators, you know what I'm saying? Mr. James and when you speak about this brother, you just gotta run it out. Brother been making the moves and he down here in Little Rock in Arkansas. About to put it down tonight at the
Gary Owens and Earthquake.
Yeah, Gary Owens and the
show.
Earthquake show, you know what I'm saying? DP, who we got in this thing, man?
Man, we got Mojo Brooks.
Yeah.
All the way
What's up happening? Hey, hold on. We can't skip fan. You say you got two nails in the wall.
One for a coat and
That
one
sounds like
for
something
a
Mr. James
draw.
say. Now I'm gonna say that.
Hey.
In the Mr. James video, I'm gonna shout you out.
Bro, do that, man. Hey, bro.
That's real. I'm finna go put two nails in my wall when I get back home. You got a sign next to it so she know which nail to put it on.
Exactly. Hey, baby, you know what's going on. Hey.
Yeah, thank y'all for having me though. It's your boy comedian Mojo Brooks, man. It's a pleasure to be here, y'all.
Man,
we
bro, it's a
appreciate
pleasure
you
to
for coming,
have
man.
you,
It's
bro.
a pleasure, bro. Especially like watching your videos, being a fan, then tapping in with you coming into town. That's a pleasure, man. Having you on the show, bro. We appreciate you, man.
I'm glad to be here, man.
Man, bro, tell us, man, because a lot of people forget, because, the internet world is fast now. Everything is short term, your memory loss type thing. How did you start off making skits? Like, what's your first skit? You know what I'm saying? And
See, this is what a lot of people don't know. So I've been doing this probably almost about 10 years now. Right. So I started off doing impersonations of my mother and my grandmother. That was my first thing.
Okay.
And that built me up to about 40,000. That's built me about 40,000 followers, like 5,000 on Facebook. And then from there, once I figured out the internet and I knew how it worked, I kind of slowed down on it. And then I started focusing on my stand-up because, it was a point where I was like, okay, well, I could be viral, but the only way I'm gonna see some money at that time, the only way I see some money is if I end up getting on stage. So then I started getting on stage and doing little bars and stuff with 3-4 people in there, building my confidence.
Definitely.
So then once I sharpened the stand-up, then I came back to the videos, and then that's when I brought out Mr. James, and then the rest was history.
yeah.
Which one easier? Is it easier to do stand up or do it? Is it
I'm natural on stage.
You always been funny since all your life?
Yeah,
been a comedian, look funny.
Yeah. So I'm natural. I'm natural on stage. The internet stuff is like work now.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
The stage stuff is fun.
Definitely.
That's my favorite. That's my favorite part of it. I could just do all stage stuff, I would. You know what I'm saying? But then it's that thing about the internet, though. You will feel that way, and then you'll go 5 days without posting nothing, and then you miss that. It's like I don't know. It's almost like a drug. You just miss that feeling of going through your comments and you seeing 2, 3, 4,000 people laughing at something that, you know what I'm saying, you put together that may have just started with a thought in your head.
Right.
So I think it's even, but what I love to do, what my passion to do, I would prefer to be on stage.
Okay, I heard when you said that you had to build your confidence up. I can relate because his cousin, his people, Ronell, when I first moved to Little Rock, I was doing the skits too. Because it's really when you think you want to be a comedian, you start thinking like, how do I even get into it? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And at that time, that's when man, a bunch of guys just doing skits, and I'm like, man, let me just try it. So when I started doing skits, I met his cousin. He introduced us, and he had like a open mic thing, like every Monday. And some nights it was decent, some other nights it was like 2-3 people. But that's the same way I did it because he let me host.
Right.
So in between hosting and getting up there, you know what I'm saying, introducing people, I do my little 1-2 joke thing.
And then bring the next guy up.
After that, you know what I'm saying. After that, it was like, man, you know what I'm saying. It just built me up. But yeah, man, I can dig that. How I feel like, man, coming from Chicago. And like, if you look at the wave, and you know the stigma and how people look at Chicago, the wave of content creators out of Chicago is funny niggas like Skinbone, Shaky,
Shaky one of my favorites.
Right, see, you know what I'm saying? Shaky, you know what I'm saying? So when I see that, it's like, bro, how did you not get into the other wave?
Man, my parents, man.
Shout out to mama and daddy.
Yeah, they here. I mean, it's on them. You know what I'm saying? They moved us out of that environment. You know what I'm saying? Into the suburbs. And even then, I was still doing dumb stuff because it was stuff we was, doing in the city. You take it with you.
Yeah, definitely.
But after a while, you get, you just get used to that's not the life. They gave you an opportunity. A lot of people don't get that. My parents gave me an opportunity. Shaky and all them, they still, most of them still live in the city. Most of them still do videos in the hood.
Right. Oh yeah, definitely.
You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
Most of them still do videos in the hood, and it's just them. It was them. They got us. Me, my brother, and my sisters. They got us out of that environment, and they gave us a chance. And that's all it was. They just gave us a chance, and I didn't know. You know what I'm saying, what it was going to turn out to be. I didn't know that it was going to turn out to be this, but I'm just glad that they gave us a chance. So that's kind of how I didn't fall into that.
Yeah.
We probably stayed out there. I probably would have fell into it.
Yeah. So how old was you when y'all moved to the suburbs?
Like 17. Somewhere in there, 16, 17.
I mean, you still had it in you.
I still had, but I'm telling you, I was still.
Yeah.
When we moved, we were just talking about this on the way here. When we moved to the suburbs, I got in trouble, went to jail because we was playing point him out, knock him out.
Yeah. No, that's so crazy.
You can't play that in Joliet. You can't play that out there,
Right.
and that's what I'm saying. And so you still kind of had that. You still kind of had the mentality. So it took a while to shake that. But then once you shake it, it's like, okay, well, I got a chance now. And then you just start seeing the people that you left behind is still there.
Right.
And you seeing what they, what they turned out to be. So it's just clear cut. They gave me a chance. That's all.
Yeah. See, they don't know how it is because, see, even though, you from the west side, you know what I'm saying?
I don't know what
I
that
tell
mean.
niggas like that.
What do that mean, though?
I mean, you know what it means. Look, one thing about it, nigga,
Even though you
being
from the
from
west side.
Chicago, when you from the south side, anything west just feel like you out of place. Like you.
It feel the same way about the south side, though.
Yeah, I know. Like we really be on one.
They didn't even care enough about y'all to give y'all names for y'all streets. They just gave y'all numbers.
Yeah, okay.
You see what I'm saying? They just gave y'all numbers. They just said, man, just throw a number on them
Hey,
niggas,
it
man.
is cool. It's cool.
79th, just throw a 63rd, just throw a number on them.
Hey,
They ain't even
listen.
care about y'all. At least we got some name, Madison, Pulaski. At least we got some name.
They got neighborhoods the same way. K-Town. What that mean? But at the same time, like, I like the same way because Mom Dukes moved us to Park Forest after a while, like Southern. But when we living in the hood, because I stayed in Inglewood, like on 57th and Nader. So the people we went to church with stayed out in South Holland. Back in the day, South Holland was nice. I'm talking about, nigga, we go out there, we like, man, we can go outside, leave our bikes outside.
Nobody gonna take 'em,
We'll
yeah.
go to South Holland now, boy. Look, it's
Leave
it's
your bike
a
out
whole
there if you
different
want to.
story, for real. But nah, man, like I say, bro, that's cool. I seen you've been like really on the comedian like rise. Like I watched you. I've been following you for a while, so I didn't see you do shows with Monique and many different, like, what's that like tapping in with these famous comedians? Like, man, do they give you game, or are they accepting to you, or are they like, all right, do your thing, or what I'm saying?
Me and Monique just talked yesterday. You know what I'm saying?
That's hard.
Yeah, we
That's
talk
hard.
frequently. My birthday, she called. I've done shows that she's come to. Everybody different though. I done met a lot of different people. I done worked with a lot of different people. DC Unfly, Carlos Miller, Chico Bean, D. Ray Davis. Tonight I'm with Earthquake. So I done worked with a lot of different people. And, some give it to you. Yeah. And some don't know about you. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, some see you and they like, this the new dude. You know what I'm saying? And that's how a lot of them, I'm young, you know what I'm saying? I'm fresh.
How old are you?
32.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm young, I'm fresh. I mean, I ain't that young, but, I'm young. I'm young. Tonight, I'm the youngest nigga on the show.
Compared to this nigga, you young.
I knew he was in his 40s. Oh, man. You know what?
I'm 39.
Anybody ever tell you like Roy Jones Jr.? Damn. And you gonna go get the same duplicate haircut he did.
Oh, man. No, I'm 39. I ain't 40 yet, nigga. Yeah.
When you turn 40?
I just turned 39 yesterday.
Oh, happy birthday to you. This shit over with, though. Yeah. Oh, you married?
No.
Might well. Might well, shit. 39?
39, bro.
You not gonna know. You gotta start thinking about shit, like, for real now. 39, like, life insurance.
All that. Yeah, for real. I got all that shit, nigga. For real shit.
Hey, man, I be messing with him all the time.
No, but to finish answering your question, though, like I said, some of them do. Some of them really embrace you because some of them see you. Like, when Monique first saw me on stage, you know what I'm saying? When I got done with my set, she stood to her feet. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So it was just, so when they see it in you, they see it. Right. And she called me, and I'll tell you, just briefly, yesterday, we talked because she just got her deal with Netflix.
Yeah.
So I was congratulating her on that. And then we talked a little bit, about the D.L. Hughley thing that was going on. Yeah. And, we ain't go deep into it, but what she did tell me was that she was like, you going to be a star in this business.
Definitely.
For years to come. She was like, it's just unquestionable that you're going to be a star.
Right.
She said, but all I ask is that when you get into this business, never go back and forth with a black woman. Don't argue with a black. You got a daughter. Right. Don't go back and forth. Whether you feel you right or you wrong, just don't do it. And a lot of game that she's giving me, I didn't take it. And when you sit back and you look at it, and I be like, damn, this is what she was talking about.
Mm-hmm. Right.
This is, you going to run into it. You know what I'm saying? You going to run into bad managers. You going to run into janky promoters. You going to, I didn't pull up the shows.
No doubt.
And the nigga still trying to count my money off the dope.
Right.
You supposed to have that before I got here.
Right.
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying? But she tell you this. And when you got people like that telling you that type of stuff, they already took the test. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? It's almost like your parents, right? When you was younger, they'd tell you, like, oh, you shouldn't do that. You shouldn't do this. But because we living in it, like, oh, no, I know I'll be able to do this. And then you still mess it up.
Right.
And then you be like, damn, they was right. So I bump my head with them. Mm-hmm. So now, you're talking to somebody like Monique, she's a legend. You know what I'm saying? Definitely. She done been blackballed. You know what I'm saying? She done been at the top. Grammys, Oscars, you know what I'm saying? She's been at the top of the business, so why wouldn't I take, you know what I'm saying, the game that she giving me and run with it?
Yeah, definitely. Okay.
Where Mr. James come from, man?
Man, look, so if I was an old nigga, right? Like if I was about to be your age.
I knew it was coming, nigga. I knew it was coming.
Once I get your
Chicago age. Funny niggas, man. You Chicago niggas is funny niggas.
Once I get your age, if I hit 39, I ain't married, I'm going to go get me, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to go get me one of them young things, 22, 23. You know what I'm saying? Buy what she want, Neil. So I'm going to do that.
Right.
That's in me.
Yeah.
Now the lingo, how he talk, I got that from my dad.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because y'all know Mr. James, that little this, that little. And that's how he talk.
Okay.
We be at the house. I have a girl over. She'll leave. He'll be like, he was in there doing a little fucking last night. So that lingo, was always just funny to me.
Yeah,
so
for sure.
I'm like, you know what? When I create this character, I'm going to take that same lingo and then I'm going to talk as if I was that old dude. Because, at the end of the day, we don't get married. You ain't going to want nobody 39. You know what I'm saying? You ain't want nobody 39. I don't want nobody 39. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You at the point right now, though, you going to lie about your age to appeal younger to these girls. You already telling them you 34.
Hey, bro.
You can't. You deleting your birthday pictures from last year off your page and said 38 and happy. This is what 38 look like. You gotta delete the captions.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie, that nigga posted this year 30-something.
30 something, yeah. And there ain't nothing wrong with it.
Hey,
Ain't no
everybody business, nigga. Hey, everybody business, nigga.
Oh, man,
Ain't
bro.
nothing wrong with it.
I get it.
Tell me about the cougar, little bro.
Man, so that's now. See, this is a question. See, I don't know y'all was gonna ask me about this. I said, no, I ain't gonna say that. But I'll give y'all a little insight on it though. So pretty much the Cougar Love is pretty much gonna be a show. Me looking for love. You know what I'm saying? And we got 6 women. You know what I'm saying? That's in between the ages of 45 and 70. So the oldest lady actually is 69. Yeah. Okay. But these some nice, these some nice women, and there's some all right ones. But really, they gonna go through a list of competitions and contests or whatever to win dates and stuff. Just y'all seen Flavor of Love.
Right.
But this is just gonna have, you know what I'm saying? You've never seen this before. You never seen a younger guy, getting these older women, trying to get these older women to try to find love. And the best thing about it is the challenges they gonna have to do.
Okay.
Like, I'm going to require them to do young girl things at their age. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So.
It's going to be some fun and shit.
Oh, yeah. No, listen to me. I'm going to tell you something. I done wrote a lot of stuff, but I promise you, I think this is one of the most unique projects I've ever written. Yeah. Because of how detailed I've written the contests and the competitions and stuff. Mm-hmm. And then we're going to mix it in with reality. Like, we putting them up in the house. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's going to be real. So you think just about what Shirley and Diane going to be arguing about. You know what I'm saying? When they having a cooking competition. You know what I'm saying? Just think about that. And, so that's a project. That's like a project that I'm really like, I got my hands on right now. We just wrapped up the casting. So next is getting the girls to Chicago and shooting and start shooting. I want to have it done later this year. Right now, we done had some conversations with some different networks that's interested in the project. Yeah. So I think when y'all see this, like, this gonna cement it. Like, nah, this dude next level.
Okay. Cool. Well, hey, let me ask you one more thing about the energy in Chicago. Are you y'all tapped in? Like, are all y'all funny dudes that, you know what I'm saying? Because I see you tapped in with my guy, I be forgetting my guy's name, but he play Vesta.
He play Vesta. Prince T Dub.
That's I like that, man.
Yeah.
Like y'all, how close y'all is? Cause y'all went viral with the Henny song.
With the Henny song, you know what, man? And that in the year we did that, man. And shout out to him because that was an idea that he had. Mm-hmm. And he was, and really originally he was like, man, I got this. I want to do this song because y'all know he did he had did the weed challenge. He had did I Love Drugs off the LL Cool J song, I Need Love. So he had came, he's like, yeah, I'm finna shoot this video. I'm gonna do a song off the Taste Like Henny, to Taste Like Candy, but I'm gonna do Taste Like Remy. I said, no, bro, you gotta do Henny. And let me get on it with you. And he's like, come on, we'll do it together. So we ended up doing it, and that song and that video ended up being like, I think, one of the top 5 viral videos that year. Yeah, definitely. But Dub, that's my guy, man. You know what I'm saying? Skinbone, Corporate, Shaky, Big Homie Blocks. Mm-hmm. I mean, the list goes on, but we all tapped in. You know what I'm saying? We all exchanged, information. Like, with all the stuff, with how you can get paid on Facebook and YouTube and all that, they on some programs that I'm not on. I'm on some programs they not on. Like, they got a program about stars. You know what I'm saying? Where your fans can send you digital gifts. I was the first one on it. Okay. I called Corporate. Hey, this would be good for you, bro. I'm finna send you the link. You know what I'm saying, to tap in with your rep so you can get, and Corporate was on there, doing it. Corporate called me about it, another opportunity. So that's one thing that I can say about the content creators in Chicago. Not comedians, the content creators. Right, you know what I'm saying? See, because they try to draw a line of, the people that was doing comedy 80 years ago.
And that's really a question. Do you catch that? Because, these older Chicago, it ain't like Chicago comedians, but comedians, they look at dudes who do skits and they call themselves comedians, and they really don't like that.
They don't like it, yeah.
But at the same time, if the dude that's doing skits getting on stage and doing
rocking.
comedy,
But see,
You know
here's
what I'm
the problem. The problem is that it has absolutely nothing to do with us,
Right.
and what we can do. It has everything to do with them and what they can't do.
right?
You see what I'm saying?
Right.
So, like I told you, they be mad at me. They don't even know I was doing the skits. I took a break, worked on the stand up, and came back. You know what I'm saying? I was willing to do what they not willing to do.
Right,
You know what I'm saying? I was willing to go out and put the work in on stage.
Right.
They not patient enough to write content, make content, shoot the content, and post it and only get 30 likes on it.
Right.
They not patient enough for that. See, a lot of people don't know. I was posting videos that was only getting 30 likes on there.
No, that
800
ain't always
views.
started.
You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
definitely.
Ain't nothing just happened. I ain't just post a video and bam, I was
Right.
an internet sensation.
Right.
They don't have that in them. They don't want to do it. Because as soon as it ain't popping for them to wait, because they too busy looking at what we doing.
Definitely.
And they like, oh, well, this ain't working for us, so I'm just going to, keep focusing on the stage. And the times is different. Like I said once before,
Right.
comedy, just like everything else in life, has evolved to something else.
Definitely.
It's not separate. It's not separate. Me doing skits and doing stand-up, it's not comedy. It's comedy.
Comedy, right?
So it has evolved to something to where that you can make yourself a star without somebody, you used to always hear, you'll never know who's sitting in the crowd.
Right.
You'll never know who's watching your page.
Right.
Definitely.
You see what I'm saying? We got access to so many different celebrities and agencies and directors and stuff just by a click of a button. Snoop Dogg posted my videos. T.I. followed me.
Oh,
You
yeah.
know what I'm saying? I mean, the list go on. Monique, I mean, the list go on. 50 Cent done posted me. D.L. Hewley. I mean, the list go on all from a click of a button. I didn't have to be in a room. I didn't have to, I posted it to my page and they seen it and they shared it. These people, comedians, really believe that they have to go to open mics every night and hope that somebody gonna come save them.
Right.
Ain't nobody coming save you, dog. I'm letting you know right now. Is this camera on me? Ain't nobody coming to save you, dog. Do the work. Ain't nobody, if you funny, you should be able to translate what you're doing on the stage to bring it to the internet.
Right.
Like I said once before, it's been more of us that have started on the internet and been able to make that transition to the stage than it's been of them that's been able to transition from the stage to the internet. Is this camera right here on me? Do the work. Nobody's coming to save you. It's not gonna happen. Just do the work.
Faison Love was saying with Country Wayne and like they was talking about the money being made and all that, and he was just, oh, ain't no way he made this much money, and then shit, that Bubba Dub got on, he was like, shit, I'm making this much, so.
Bubba Dub, me and Bubba Dub talked yesterday. It was, let me tell you something, it was a point on Facebook where I was making $50,000 to $60,000 a month. That's what I was bringing in. You know what I'm saying? And that was in the midst of the pandemic.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Bubba Dub, me and Bubba Dub had this conversation. Country Wayne, I did a show with Wayne. It was October when I did a show with Wayne. To that point in October, Wayne had made $2 million. They don't want to believe that it's money there.
Right.
See, let me tell you something. Being a comedian right now is one of the highest coveted careers to have right now.
Right.
Think about it. Everybody want to be a comedian.
Right.
Because we popular like rappers
Right.
now. You know what I'm saying? They see us, people running up for pictures. I see people that's on TV every night. People walk right past them, come right up to me, ask for a picture.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? The time, like I said, is evolved. It's money there. And they making enough money for everybody. Anybody can get on there and make some money. They just asked my mama if she wanted to be a content creator. For real.
On Facebook?
Yeah.
On me? Yeah,
They asked her if she want to post reels and make money before they offered the program to me. You see what I'm saying? So the thing about it is that, no, I don't expect Faison Love to get on the the internet and make skits.
Right.
Hey, you Faison Love.
Right.
Your name hold enough weight where Faison Love can go to the comedy club and he can do some weekends and he can make some good money.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Just like, a lot of the older comics, Lavelle Crawford, they was in that wave, but they don't got to do that. They name for movies and comic view and all that, they name hold weight.
Yeah.
But right now, what they want with the comedy clubs and what these product placement and all this stuff, agency, what they want to see followers, they want to see engagement, they want to see likes, they want to see views,
Right.
and they want to know if you can sell tickets.
Right.
They don't care how funny you are.
Right.
Right.
You could be the funniest man alive. If you can't sell tickets, you can't make them no money.
Right. Because even when Country Wayne was doing the videos, he still was on tour. He done came down here a couple times. So
And he was selling tickets.
selling tickets like a month. All the
Yeah.
shows showed out.
He sell, Wayne sell tickets.
Right.
So it ain't and the thing about it is, it's not even a thing where it's us against them, because everybody that I've talked to that's a content creator, we've all had open arms to say, hey, come on, we'll show you.
Right.
We'll show you the way.
Definitely.
We'll show you the way. They don't want to do the work.
Right. Already. What you got? Ask him that question, Deep. I know.
As
Look,
a comedian,
yeah.
is it something that you will or won't do? Is it touchy subjects like, is it like, fuck it, I'm going to I say it. If I think it's funny, I'm going to speak on it, or, you know what I'm saying? If
Better
it's-
yet, better
if it's-
context, right? So,
Go ahead.
Will Smith, Chris Rock,
Right.
Dave Chappelle, the LGBT.
Right.
Who else?
DC,
DC Young Fly had a guy run up on him on stage and he knocked him out.
Right.
Do you have those worries when you on the stage and you just giving it up? Like, hey, man, you popping, everybody rolling. Do you say, let me hold back because I see this dude right here.
Let me
He
tell you
might-
something. The same club that DC Young Fly knocked the dude out at, I had a dude that I was cracking on at the show. And I started to see that he was getting upset. You know what I'm saying? And it was probably finna get out of hand.
Right.
A lot of times, what a lot of these guys don't understand is that we ain't really been comedians all our life.
Right.
right.
So we will, you know what I'm saying? We'll go there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Right, definitely.
We'll go there. But to avoid that, because what I want people to say is this, is that when they come to my shows, I laughed, I had a good time, and he was a vibe. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's for everybody.
Right.
If this guy's getting upset about something that I'm saying, I ain't gonna keep going on it, because honestly, the show ain't about you, sir.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? The rest of these people here, you know, they paid their money to come and see me do jokes, not talk about you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And then it's gonna turn into WWF up here.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because you can't handle, you know what I'm saying? You can't handle what's happening to you at that time. But as far as like touching like top, you know, listen, I try to stay away from the political stuff.
Definitely, yeah.
I try to stay away from that. The LBGTQ community, Dave Chappelle got that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
What we need to say something for when he's saying everything.
Right.
Exactly.
I'm not saying that I agree with everything that he's saying, but what I'm saying is he's saying everything. There's no reason for me to get into it with them people.
Definitely.
Them people gets niggas up out of here. Do you hear me? They get them up out of here. For real. Let me tell you something. I had a project that I was about to do with Kevin Hart in 2019. They reached out to me. This was like my first big deal. Still hurt me today when I think about it.
Yeah.
They were gonna pay me, I think it was like $3,500 a day to go to LA. They were gonna fly me to LA to shoot these projects for the LOL network. I'm waiting on the contract to come back. They send me an email. I still got the email on my phone to this day. They send me an email and they say, hey, we ran into some issues. You know, the client went back and they read some tweets from like 2013, 2012 that they feel are potentially homophobic. Now, I don't know if y'all remember this, but way back then, they used to have this app called Ask Me, where people could ask you those questions and you don't know who it was.
Anonymous.
So it was a dude asked me a question, and he was like, I'm a guy, and I would just want to know if, you know, if we could woo. And I responded like, hey, I ain't with that gay shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I didn't think I ain't with that gay shit was homophobic. I thought that was just me saying like, I'm straight. I don't get down like that.
Right.
So they sent me those tweets, and you know, I was devastated. So I had to, like, I'm like, man, I done worked with gay people. I got gay people in my family,
Right.
and I don't know if I do for real or not to my family. I don't know, but I just, you know, that's what I told them. You know what I'm saying? So You know, just a situation where, you know, I was trying to do whatever to make sure I needed that $3,500 a day is what y'all not understanding. And they hit me back. It was like, I remember I was flying home from doing a show in Charlotte, and I got back, and it was like that Monday. They was like, yeah, they gonna go in a different direction. And then they asked me, hey, do you have anybody else in mind that's from Chicago that we could use for this? And I was like, to replace me?
Dang.
And they was like, yeah, I mean, you don't have to, but if you know anybody. And at the time, I was working with this girl named Katie Wilson. And Katie is a content creator. I said, you know what, I got somebody. And I gave them the phone number, and, you know, Katie went on to do it. But I lost the opportunity for saying some stuff, you know what I'm saying? And I wasn't even a comedian then.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Right. So I know how powerful that community is. So I stay away from that and the political stuff. But other than that, I pretty much say what I want to say. And if it's something about that community, the LGBTQ community, and because I just wrote a joke about it, and I was gonna actually do a video about it, but I not yet. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna wait. But no, I'm gonna say what I want to say for the most part.
You don't have everybody at the family reunion like, is it you?
But
my pops, when I get in the car, my pops gonna be like, now who gay in the family? Who is it?
What's up, Stink? Who Stink? Where Stink come from?
Is Stink gonna ever take you back? Because
man,
you done trying every avenue. Yeah. Police can't stop you. You told them, come get me. And it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
you know, that kind of like, when I started doing that, that put the fun back into it.
Yeah.
Because it was fresh, it was new, it was innovative, it was different. But I don't know how that storyline gonna end. I kind of like the fact that she won't take me back.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I kind of then took on this, like this toxic dude persona. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Where it's just, you know, it's just toxicness, you know, at its finest.
A nigga come out the bushes.
Out the bushes, yeah. But, and I'm going to tell you something. And I'm really, you know, I'm treading a thin line there doing this because at the end of the day, that's stalking.
Really?
That's stalking. You know what I'm saying? Some people would say that that's, you know, domestic verbal abuse.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They'll say a lot of that. So for me to take that and then make it funny and make women, you go through the comments, women be like, hey, this is my ex. Hey, oh my God, I went through this. He said these exact same words to me. Do you really act like this for real? So to take people's trauma, because a lot of women, and it's not funny to a lot of women. Some women, it was a lady inboxed me and showed me some stuff that happened to her in a situation like that.
Right.
And, you know, I couldn't be like, okay, well, you know, that ain't got nothing to do with me. You know, and I was sincere about it. Like, hey, it's not that what happened to you is funny, because it's not funny at all. At one point, I used to put a little disclaimer that's saying, hey, if you or someone you know or someone you love is being abused, you know, in a domestic abusive relationship, call the domestic abuse hotline. Right. I had the number. I was promoting that because I wanted people to know, like, no, I don't think it's funny, but I think it also was bringing awareness to the dudes that's acting like that and saying, hey, dude, this how you look.
Right.
This how you look.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You look crazy. Yeah. So no, that's pretty much what it is. But I can't tell y'all where that storyline gonna go. All I can tell y'all was that I do enjoy running into that damn door, trying to get her to come outside.
What did he say? I knew you come from a line of funky bitches. Your mama was a funky bitch.
Yeah.
I said, this the one right here, nigga.
Yeah. Hold on.
Hey,
because nigga. y'all know, you ever dated a girl that she just wasn't shit. And you had to sit back and you look at it and you like, damn, her mama ain't shit. Her grandma wasn't shit when she was alive. Auntie ain't shit. Man, wait a minute. The whole family ain't shit.
From a long line, ain't shit, motherfucker.
For real. And you ain't even notice it when you first started going. You go in the store, get her mama cigarettes for her and all kind of shit.
Man. That's crazy, man. Well, bro, man, like I say, bro, man, we appreciate you to the utmost, bro, for coming through and just, you know what I'm saying, sitting down with us, supporting the situation, cause, hey, man, we all trying to reach a common goal out here, and you doing your thing, like you popping it, man. Then you popping it for the city, cause like I say, man, like I love where I'm from. You know what I'm saying? So I look at it when I look back and I see those guys pushing the funny in Chicago, pushing the positive in Chicago. You can't do nothing but respect corporate. You know what I'm saying?
Man, let me
like,
tell you something. Corporate, I work with a lot of people, and corporate by far is one of the most detailed, but one of the realest individuals that I ever met in my lifetime. You know, just the way he operate, and you got to tip your cap to him because he took our lingo, he took our everyday lifestyle,
man,
and he made a whole series about it that people tune into.
Fact.
Every time he drop one,
A
I
million
go on
views.
YouTube. I go on YouTube, and it'll say, and it's premiering in an hour, and it's hundreds of people already in there waiting.
Right. Oh, me.
So what corporate has done is really been crazy, and I really and I mean this from the bottom of my heart. Corporate really want to push his music, and I think it's moving for him. But I really want people to give him the opportunity just to hear what he's saying.
Oh,
because
yeah.
his music, just like his skits, got a message in them.
Right.
And I just want people just to give him just listen to that man music, and you gonna respect him as an artist, and you're gonna respect him as a content creator, because he'll tell you quick he ain't no comedian. I ain't no
Right.
comedian.
Oh no! Listen,
He will tell you
he
quick.
will quickly let people know that's not what I do.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? What he do is in the comedic sense, but it's not. He don't try. It's real though.
It's real. It's
because
real stuff, yeah.
them stories, I be like, oh yeah,
Yeah.
that's real, bro.
And it's the lingo.
He did a one where he got off. He was going to see a girl or whatever, and he got like where she stayed at. You know what I'm saying? Was kind of some enemy territory.
Right.
And when he got out, them niggas was at the bus stop.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So nigga, when they did it, he was like, woo 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 woo. He done ran to the girl house. She let him in. Mama then came home. Now he gotta go.
Now he gotta go. Yeah.
Nigga, he done met them niggas back at the
Back
bus
at the bus
stop. I
stop,
said,
yeah.
I said, this, bro, it's too real.
It's
so like
real.
I say, I salute all that. I love it, man. So I'm just, like I say, I'm just gonna keep up with it, bro. And I'm really trying to tap in with them guys. You know what I'm saying? So I got you here now. So don't
Man,
worry.
let me tell you something, man.
I'ma
Yeah.
when I get their number, like, hey, Mojo gave it to me.
Corporate gonna call me like, hey, now see, every time I change my number, I give it to you. I tell you, don't be passing my number out. I can see corporate call me right now. But I'm gonna tell you something. They some real dudes, and if they was down this way, and the fact that I did this, you know what I'm saying, they down this way, they definitely come rock with y'all,
doubt.
especially corporate. Corporate real.
So what's next for Mojo Brooks, bro?
Man, so we already talked about my show, and then I'm still touring. I'm on my own tour, the Toxic But Funny Comedy Tour, and I'm pretty sure when I leave tonight, they gonna run me back a date at I've been to the Looney Bin once before here,
Right.
so I'll probably end up coming back to doing my own thing headlining, because tonight I'm just hosting,
Right.
so I'll be headlining my own thing, but my tour. I'm tapping into some movies. I just got a couple, movie offers.
That's what's up.
I'm looking at the scripts and stuff to see, to make sure that it's a fit for me, that I'm able to still, you know what I'm saying, be me.
Right,
You know what I'm
right.
saying, within whatever it is they ask me to do. But, right now I'm just, I'm having fun, and I'm trying to continue to build my brand and build my name, as a nationally known headlining comedian, not a nationally known content creator,
Right.
but a nationally known headlining comedian. A lot of comics ain't what I'm doing. I ain't featured for nobody. I ain't been on no tour, and I was somebody's feature.
Right.
Everything I've done on the road, I walked in those comedy clubs, and I've been a headliner, and I've set myself up. I've set myself up for future success. To do that. I get on the stage and I got an hour, 10 minutes worth of, worth of stand up. Ain't too many dudes doing what I do that can say.
Definitely, man. Definitely, man. Like I say again, bro, appreciate you, salute you, man, and keep going, bro. Keep going, man.
Like we
Man,
always
y'all do the
say.
same thing, man. I'm gonna tell y'all something too. I'm gonna leave y'all with this. I like to always leave my good brothers with a message, you know, especially you, because you getting up there in age, big dog.
Y'all ain't right behind me. Right? Y'all talking to me. Y'all right behind me.
Listen.
Like that young them.
I see what y'all doing, right, with this podcast. And I'm going to tell y'all something. And me and my daughter's mom was talking about this last night. And she was talking about how, you know, when she first met me, where I was at and how I kind of got to where I'm at now. And she asked me what was the thing that got me to where I'm at. And it was consistency. And I put that into anything in my life. Consistency. If you consistent at doing anything, wherever you see yourself going, that's where you're going to be. If you do it every day and you put your all into it every day, and just like y'all could do this podcast, y'all keep bringing people out, y'all keep posting, y'all keep, when the numbers ain't looking how you want them, that means keep going.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because if you quit today, you know, tomorrow could have been that day.
Right.
And you'd have never known because you quit. So, y'all got something good here, man. And I'll say, man, nothing but blessings to y'all. And, you know, I hope y'all be consistent, man. I hope
Appreciate it, bro.
5 years from now, you know what I'm saying, this is one of the
Appreciate
top,
it, bro.
Podcasts on the internet.
No doubt.
All because y'all just kept doing it, even when y'all don't feel like it.
Right.
Even if, you know what I'm saying, you got to go to dialysis or something. You know what I'm saying? You come in and you do the podcast anyways. I'm going to tell y'all something. Watch the 85 South show.
Yeah.
DC and them don't be there all the time, but I bet you somebody do.
Right.
Yeah, definitely.
Carlos Miller be in there, or
Right.
Chico Bean be in there. So, you know what I'm saying? Just be consistent, man. Y'all I think it was a great interview.
Appreciate
So
it, bro.
just be
Definitely,
consistent.
Definitely, man. But like we always say, man,
It's
it's always a treat when players meet.
Always a treat. And the 2 nails, one for
Her draws.
and one no,
I one for 2 nails in the wall.
2 nails in the wall,
One for a coat.
and one for them draws.
Hey.
Come on.
Blood in with the mob. Let the young niggas at large. Why not see my young niggas in charge? Why you in G? That's a life way. If that at the highway you playin', you probably see stars. Well, I probably see bars. Shots to the top and ass shit for a start. Put that bitch on the lick or the brick of that oil. Watch you whipping that joy.